Right now I'm in Chicago, and it's been a very good launching pad back into society after my time in the islands of the Philippines. There's a lot that I could say about my time here, but I'm gonna keep most of it to myself because it's rather personal. So I mentioned how I finished my journal and I got a new one in the Philippines. And honestly, this is like badass. I don't think I efficiently prepared to be ready for the new year, but it is only the ego that tells you that time needs to make you feel a certain way, like it's running out. Time is a concept. It's real as fuck, but it's egotistical to think that running out of time needs to make you feel some way. Like birthdays. It's my birth month. Happy Capricorn season. I'd be like, why would you celebrate a birthday? It's literally just another year of being older. So negative, and I will never let myself think like that again, but that's how I used to think. So I used to hate celebrating my birthdays. But why feel bad about being a year older? I'm only realizing that now, how egotistical that is. Society wants to make you feel like time is running out. You should be doing so much in this amount of time, and at this age you should be doing this, and at this age you should be doing that, but fuck that. Who made the rules? Hey, I'm in Chicago right now with my friend Anna. We met in college and now we're doing what are we doing today?
Film.
We're making a film.
That's what I do.
And what is it about?
A real and funny, but mostly real depiction of ballet, I'm hoping. And it's about car.
Me. There you go. Oh, okay. Don't force it, but just naturally turn your feet out from your hip rotators. There you go. That is a beautiful first position. That's beautiful. You're doing it. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Nathan. I'm here to shoot a little ballet film. I'm very excited about it. You know, we're gonna mop up this little site so we have a nice, clean, infinite space.
Wait, does
Free.
that capture what's there?
It does.
Can you give me a test shot?
I can. And it'll be good to go. So, but first we gotta clear this up a little bit. So.
He's more dancing. I'm literally gonna, this is gonna be. That was one side. That was one thing.
No, that was amazing. Literally. There you go. Yep. And that's a wrap. My face, I'm glistening. Look at that glow.
Hey, kumusta mga maganda? Maraming salamat sa mga tao na nood ang my last videos. I did not expect that much feedback or that many compliments. Now I'm kind of self-conscious to come back on because I'm like, damn, what if I'm not maganda anymore? Not in the Philippines. I do have to say, coming back to America, I'm like, damn, I'm like a 10 in the Philippines, but in America, I'm like a good 4. So I tried filming and talking about what was happening in my life earlier this week, but I think that I let my emotions get to me, and I was really sad.
Dude, I kind of just like was not okay after coming back to America. Seeing how hungry people were when they had so much food and so much money, but they were still hungry for more. It was kind of hard because I was like, damn, I literally gave these kids like 25 cents and they were so happy. Do that to any kid here and they'd be like, what the fuck, where's my iPad? Being home triggers me, to be honest. Not in a way that I want to be triggered, but it definitely triggers me in a way that I am forced to remember the part of me that grew up here, the process of assimilation with an object or environment. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been really doing the best at fighting off these triggers. Every time you're home, you're a little older, a little bit wiser. I'm not even wise at all. I don't know shit, but I think that's the wisest that you can be when you say that you don't know anything, because then you just keep learning more and you become wiser. But when you're wiser and you come home each time, you just kind of know a little bit more about life, a little bit more about your own values, a little bit more about what you prioritize, and that's different sometimes in how you see your family and how you see your parents. And it's humorous. It's humorous. You just have to be humorous with it. You can always change your perspective on things, and that's what helps me through everything. I always think that it's gonna be a move or a raise or a gig or something big in my career. Nope, it's never gonna be any of that. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be something internal, and that's something that I wish that I could like ingrain into my family's brains. For example, okay, the women in my family have this sense of shame about themselves. And I used to have this for myself, I still do, but I think I'm learning to not give a fuck. And the more that I do that for myself, the more liberated I feel, but then I come home and I see that not everyone feels that way. That makes me feel interested about said topic. Like my grandma, who watches all my videos, she asked me to take down one of the videos where I was talking about her life because her friends would see it, and she said, ang chismis sa dugo ng mga Pinoy. Laging iniisip at umuusap ng mga chismis. Like, gossip runs in the Filipinos' blood. It's just the way it goes. So she's like afraid that her friends will see these videos. And my mom, like when she was dyeing my hair,
No, only the good things.
I thought it was cute. Like, what other mom is gonna dye your hair for you? Thanks, Mom. She was like ashamed and she said all that shit and I was like, no one was thinking that. If you're looking at this and talking shit about anybody in these videos, me, my family, whatever, that's your problem. You're not paying my rent. That comes back to the 4 agreements. That comes back to perspective. And I try to tell that to my family all the time. It's all about perspective. If you truly believe what you say, then it will reign true. And I can't change that unless you want to. Make people fucking uncomfortable with their wildness. Because when you make people uncomfortable, it just kind of triggers their senses of insecurity and shines light on places where they still need to grow. And I'm not saying this and that. I'm not saying I'm all this. I'm not saying shit. I'm just saying it feels so much better to just drop all the fucks and just be yourself. You make your own money. You pay your own debt. You die in your own deathbed. I said you. I didn't say them. You know where I'm getting at? There might be an aggressive tone to the way I'm talking, but it's just like, it was cool to see the things that I've been through without them and see how that has affected my perspective and my mind. I went to mass with them on Christmas Day, and the priest dropped a bar straight out of the beginning of his homily. He said, I shook my family tree and a bunch of nuts fell out. Like, that's genius. If you think about every single factor and thing and reasoning for what happened and why things happened the way they did to make me become the way I am exactly in the moment right now, I'd say it's pretty perfect. Maraming salamat sa mga tao. Fuck, my Tagalog is getting so crusty being in the States because I'm not speaking it 24/7. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week. Yeah.
It's my first dog, guys. He's really pissed at me.
There's this one vlog where I said, like, think like a goldfish. The people that have the best solutions don't focus on the problem, they think of the solution. Earlier this week, I was really focused on the problem, on the fact that I was unhappy in America, I don't want to be in the cold, like I was just thinking very negatively. But here's my solution, I'm gonna move. I've been brainstorming a lot. We have this really cute calendar. Okay. I laugh at myself because I wish I had like someone to laugh about this with, but I don't. So I bought this calendar. It has the Philippine eagle on it. I asked one of the workers that I met, I was like, what's your favorite bird? And he was like, eagle. I'm like, what the fuck is an eagle? He's like, the eagle. And I'm like, oh my god, American eagle is your favorite animal? He's like, no, Philippine eagle. I'm like, oh. So anyway, here's the Philippine eagle. I'm gonna plan out my year and just remember, this is gonna be my home base. It gets funnier. I got this calendar and it says, ang lingguhang plano. I think it means weekly planner. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought it was cute because it says buwan, which is the month, and linggo, how many weeks, mga dapat gawin, your to-do list. And then it even says mga gastos ko na yung buwan, like what I spent this month. Mga ipon ko na yung buwan, what I saved this month. Mga espesyal ng okasyon. I should put my birthday here. But yeah, it gets funnier because I swear if someone sees this shit, they're gonna be like, you're obsessed. Why don't you just fucking move there? I do feel obsessed, but you know what? It's good to be obsessed. It's good to have an obsession in things that make you happy, okay? It's not, it's cute, you know, it was a good, like, idea to just, you know, whatever, but this is cute. And I was like, okay, Manila, whatever. I did a little arts and crafts situation on it. I have a little boarding pass from Manila to El Nido. Yes, I didn't mean to, okay, I wasn't a crazy bitch this whole trip and I was like, I'm gonna save this and put this. No, these are just things that have stayed on my suitcase, have, you know, stayed in my bags, things I just didn't trash out. Maybe I had the idea to do it, but I wasn't like psychotic about it, okay? The flower that I picked up before I fed the little children on the beach. This is my little baggage ticket, my first hotel in the Philippines. And then this is the flower that was on the drink that they gave us for like their welcoming drink. It says, thank you for choosing Shangri-La de Fort Manila. We look forward to welcoming you back. So I just put these like little reminders for myself because we have a goal. I think that's what last week me needed. Little hiccup, okay, she's gonna cry it out, let her do her little thing, but you can't sit in that for too long because you have to start planning. Today I was meditating and I tried to picture myself from my mind's point of view. So I'm closing my eyes, right? And I'm imagining myself like sitting down, breathing. And then somehow my perspective comes to like somewhere else at a distance looking at me, and I'm thinking about the first feelings that I have when I see my body breathing there. I just wanted to hug myself. Showing that compassion for myself and feeling that and giving that to myself kind of like makes me feel better. I was sitting at my desk today because I had a whole to-do list today, and I was like, how do people just want, like, I wish that I was one of these people, but how do people just know what they want to do and stick to it their entire life? Like, that's just like the only thing they want to do. I just have so much I want to do. And that's not a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, just trying to be more compassionate with myself, because I feel like with the more things that I want to do, the less time I feel like I have, but then I forget how much I already have done. And I'm about to be 24. The poem by Brittany Gill. It's called The In-Between. Pretty soon the maple sap will flow, the ice will melt, and the delicate spring buds will emerge. Until then, we exist in the in-between. Almost ready, but not quite. All in its own perfect timing, life is like that. The stillness is a part of the expansion, pregnant with anticipation. We get a taste of the light and the warmth, but if the sap runs too early, it could freeze. If the buds emerge too soon, they could be destroyed. You too could be left bare of the medicine they are meant to offer if you push too soon. This is the in-between, a liminal, delicate time to gather the energy of the world, readying ourselves to emerge. Everyone has their own faith, right? It's human nature to find your own faith with whatever you believe in. I'm just saying that shit's becoming a lot easier when I like start acknowledging that he's up there and not, you know, blaming everything on myself, because you can always ask for help. And I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I'm going to be implementing in my year this year is asking for help. Because we're not alone. You're not alone. I'm not alone. Sama-sama tayo sa magandang buhay at mahal na binigay ng Diyos sa amin. Diba? Diba? So, thanks again for watching. And I'll see you next week.
Up a little.
I know I look really rough.
Dude, in my head we did this in the beginning and we looked good still. I was like, this is... Oh my god, dude, I look wrecked. I actually look like...
It's the lighting, bro.
I think...